Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly Cooper Thieves in Time for the Sony PlayStation 3. And I mentioned in the last video that I would decrease the resolution in which I recorded to see if I lost less frames, and I did. So that experiment was a resounding success. And I'm going to keep recording in 480i, even though you'll be seeing this in 720p. Yeah, capture device usage just works like that for me, I guess, just because I'm using an Elgato Game Capture HD, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, in the last video, we got the sushi house started back up, and we also went into the geisha house just to make things a little harder for El Jefe. And we also did a dancing minigame. I said in the last video that it felt like it was longer than the QTE minigames from the PS2 games. It wasn't. It was still just 3 sections, just like with, say, the opera sing-off in Sly 3 or the dance parts in Episode 2 of Sly 2. I think I kind of said that. I think I kind of jumped the gun on that statement because the missions so far have been feeling a little longer lately compared to missions that I played in past games. With that said, it's time to take on 2 more missions. So, we have one for Murray finally. Something's fishy. But before I do that, I do want to get the moves that I want to get for Murray. There's the elbow El Drapo combo. Quickly press square, then triangle. There's the Mega Charge attack, which gives us a stronger charge attack, much like the one ability that we bought for Sly not too long ago. And we have El Drapo. Press square in midair. I'm buying all of these. And I'm going to play as Murray, get the mission underway, and show off those moves. Check out the trophy list for some even tougher objectives. I will be going for all trophies. I will be going for platinum. I mean, it's not like I've gone for 100% on a Sly game before. I've done it twice with the first game, I've done it with the second, and I've done it with the third. So, let's go for the 4th. What could possibly go wrong? Anyway, we need to go in this direction, but before we do, I might as well go ahead and show off the moves. And that was the combo, the square triangle combo that I bought earlier. There's El Drapo, which is an elbow drop as opposed to a belly flop. And by charging up the triangle button this time around, we do a dashing set of punches, and apparently I seem to hit something. I mean, I'll take coins however I can get them. It's just, I didn't know what I did to get the coins, but I just know I hit something. So we need to go in this direction, and we need to go into the tunnel. Well, we might as well go ahead and shake this guy up for cash. And then get rid of him just like that. And let me see if I can hit this guy with the... Yes, I can. And what do you know? If you can get some guy up in the air, you can finish him off instantly. I like that. And you get out of there. Okay. We need to go back to the tunnel, because that's where we're going to start the mission. Job, mission, whatever you want to call it. And I do want to be careful because I think there is an enemy here. Well, we won't be dealing with him now.
It's been a long time since we went fishing, Bentley. I'm excited.
Well, this is no vacation, Murray. We need to help Rioichi get back on track as a sushi chef. And what he needs most right now is fish. We're here because these caves are his secret spot for catching the best fish. Unfortunately, judging from this security lock, it looks like El Jefe's been here too.
Can you open it, buddy?
Are you kidding? I've never met a system I couldn't hack. Don't worry, Murray. We'll be fishing in no time.
And that explains the terminal that I saw in this area when I was going for all the clue bottles.
All right, navigation is smooth and steady. The right stick should fire by binary packets. Check.
And left stick moves, right stick aims and shoots. Another dual stick shooter. Nothing unusual here.
I can absorb those ion bits to level up. Of course, by combining multiple ionic particles, I can supercharge my attack. But taking damage will drop my valence level. Yes, a logic bomb. I need to grab that. Configuring the R1 button to detonate logic bombs. Jeez, these nanobots are swarming. I better blast them or stay out of their way.
So, in case you grab a blue star, you'll get a...
Nano cannons are no joke. Too many hits and I'll crash.
Doing this so he can stop talking. So, grabbing a blue icon... Well, first of all, grabbing a yellow icon will allow you to power up. By grabbing enough stars to fill up the gauge in the lower left-hand corner, you'll be able to level up. By grabbing a blue icon, a blue star, you'll be able to get a logic bomb. You can detonate that to destroy anything that's pretty much near you with the R1 button. You will have to shoot enemies. They will be spawning at regular intervals, kind of like in a game of R-Type. And you just need to carefully take them out whenever you can, and more importantly, stay away from them and stay out of the path in which they move around too. The purple stuff that I'm shooting, you do have to shoot that to get out of your way. It does regenerate, but as long as you're quick about where you're going, you should have no problem dealing with them. Also, despite the fact that the yellow icons, the yellow star icons, power Bentley up, I'm not picking them up. Not yet, anyway. You'll see why. In the meantime, I just want to keep on going. There's some health if we need it. I'm not really going to need it yet. And if I can be careful going through here. I should be able to get through this with minimal damage. Perfect. Definitely wanted to grab the logic bomb and made what I wanted to do at this particular point really easy to do. Now we need to defeat the boss. Destroy the CPU core.
Yikes, that CPU is overclocked. I need to take it out before it reboots. Your router must have given you bad directions.
So we need to shoot at the eye of this thing. And we also need to avoid being shot by the laser cannon that this thing has. Thankfully, the walls will block the laser cannon. We just need to stand behind said walls, and we should have no problem doing any of this. And when this thing glows green, you definitely want to get out of the way, because you will be shot.
I'm gonna
I may have to grab that health. I'm going to do that. And there we go. And we have earned a trophy for not leveling up once. Downgrade. This was the easiest area to do this in. Hence why I wasn't picking up the level up icons. And once this loading screen is done, we'll be in the next part of this mission. The Sashimi Caverns. So basically, to beat the boss at the end of that alter ego section, yes, that's actually what it's called, alter ego, you have to shoot the eye out and avoid the laser. Thankfully, to avoid the laser, all you have to do is just hide behind the wall, and then once the laser stops firing, you can move in and just go for the eye again. Not much to it. And now that we're in the next section, let's grab the slime mask over there. We need to get that. We are now 8 for 60. That's pretty neat, and I want to mark that off on my notes there. And by breaking these things, I should be able to get some coins. Every little bit is really going to help. And eventually I want to open that. Just press circle at this gate. And once the game tells you to do it, just keep pressing circle. You'll lift this gate up and out of your way.
Okay, Murray, we need to find the secret fishing hole. Let's try that gate over there. Think you can open it?
No problem, chum. Fresh fish coming up.
And it's time for us to get on the move. Let's go ahead and get this gate out of our way really quickly. We can smash these for coins if we want, as well as other things. Apparently that does only 1 point of damage. I thought it would maybe... Oh.
Hold up, Murray. Those mammoth lightning bugs will give you a nasty shock. Lucky for us, that large plant is a giant lamp leaf. Hitting it will make it glow and attract the bugs. Give it a whack and get those things out of our way.
Awesome! You know how much I like to hit stuff.
So, as I was saying, I thought maybe doing an aerial move like the Thunder Flop would destroy something completely, but I guess not. Well, here's a giant lamp leaf. If we go any further, these things are going to shock us, and I'm pretty sure we're just going to be sent back to where we were last. So let's go ahead and strike this just by attacking it. And the mammoth lightning bugs will fly towards it. And there's another one here. Looks like we'll be making a return trip. Alright. We need to watch out for these spikes. And then we need to lift up another gate.
Be careful jumping on those lily pads, Murray. This is one situation where your muscle mass may be problematic.
Yes, because if you stay on it for too long, you'll sink. So, get a move on. And now we need to hit another one of these things. But it's over there. What do? We grab a stone, that's what we do. Get to the rock. Press circle to stomp. You'll get in your hands. And once you get close enough to get the pink arrow to show up, you throw. You don't have to be facing it, you just need the pink arrow to show up.
Let's hurry. The fish should be biting right now.
For best results, single jump on the spider web trampolines, and you should be good to go eventually. I might as well go ahead and smack these frogs around just to get some more money. Why not?
Let's see, without a real fishing pole, I'm gonna have to use this old magnet from Murray's toy robot. I've calibrated its output to coincide with the fish's own bioelectric fields, so if I can keep it close enough, it should attract them like a charm. Talk about animal magnetism. I just need to tilt like this to move it around. Don't worry, I've analyzed their...
So here's what you want to do for this part. You're going to have to use motion controls to move the fishing pole. And when you get the magnet above a fish, you'll eventually make it glow from blue to red. Once it glows red, you'll be able to press X, especially when the game tells you to do so, and you will be able to cast a fish once you pull it up.
That's right.
You'll want to be careful where you have the magnet, and you just want to keep it near the fish that you want to catch, or whatever gets attracted to it, one of the two. And as long as you can get the basics of motion controls down, this shouldn't be much of a problem.
That's right. Come to Papa.
Okay, I thought I didn't get it.
Okay, Murray, take that fish to the cart.
So now we need to take the fish all the way back to where we came in from. If you drop the fish, you're going to get a...
You won't be able to activate that plant while holding the fish. Try throwing them into that old cart. You can pick them up again after you get rid of those lightning bugs.
As I was saying, if you drop the fish, you're going back to the last checkpoint. You'll know you've reached a checkpoint whenever you see the revolving blue arrows in the lower left-hand corner. Thankfully, you never have to go back too far, but better safe than sorry, I suppose. And there will be carts along the way. You'll need to throw the bucket full of fish to the cart, so that way you can hit the leaves that attract the jump mammoth lightning bugs. Once they're attracted, get back to the fish, use Stomp to get it off the cart, and you're free to move to where you need to go. Once again, you need to be careful, especially around here. This is probably the easiest place to lose the fish and get sent back a little bit, but as long as you're patient, that shouldn't be an issue. You gotta find out where the cart is. Get the air to show up, throw it to the cart, hit this thing, wait for the bugs, get to the cart quickly, stomp the fish off the cart, and then take this back to the entrance. Definitely don't want to slam the bucket of fish either. That would not be good. And here's the final cart, so we're done.
Man, this is a serious load. Oh, do you think Rioichi will make us some sushi as a reward?
I'm not sure, but let's just get this fish back to him without El Jefe's goons turning us into sashimi.
Never fear, Bentley. Nobody makes a hippo roll out of the Murray.
Thankfully, we don't have to take them back to the sushi house ourselves. Once we get to the final cart and throw the fish in, we're done with this job. And we are now 13% of the way through the masks. I am amazed. And we have a new mission, this time for Bentley, Tiger Tail. I'm going to be saving that for the next one. Also, Madam Murray is available for whatever reason. I have the feeling we're probably going to need the geisha disguise again. If Murray wearing it is any indication. And Rioichi has a new job to play. Spiked Sushi. I practiced this one before making this video, so I'm going to do it now. Now, thankfully, unlike the other jobs that I've played so far, this one does not have any slime masks. I have done my research before doing things, so if there's a mask that I can get, I'll definitely be going for it. If there aren't any, I won't. And this mission doesn't have any at all, so we don't have to worry about that for very much. So we need to go in this direction. I seem to use the on-screen indicator near where I am, the little arrow that's on the floor that just points to where I need to go, rather than the radar in the lower right-hand corner. I should use that a little more, but since I've played the past games, I'm going to be pressing L3 a heck of a lot. And you have a kabuki mask. I'll definitely take that. And what do you know? We have to go to the same place that we had to go to for the last mission. Or no. Oh, it is. It is, because that's the door that we found the slime mask in. So it's the same exact door. Which means we'll be going to a very similar area for this mission. Also, Bentley's bombs are sticky, and you can stick one on an unsuspecting guard. Something tells me I'll have to keep that in mind for later. And it looks like I'll have to go there before I can figure out what I need to do. I should mention it now before I forget. I missed the slideshows that the game had in 2 and 3. That the second and third games had, I should say. I have yet to see one slideshow where Bentley narrates how we're going to do stuff and what we're going to do. Instead, we're just kind of figuring things out just piece by piece, rather than getting the big picture first and then seeing the steps towards the big picture later on. Not quite sure how to feel about that. Anyway, upwards and onwards.
Okay, Rioichi, we need to collect samples from those strange plants growing high on the cave wall. Commonly known as the spiky wall climber, it secretes a mild toxin we can use to make sushi rolls that will put any guard to sleep instantly. Just be careful not to be overcome yourself.
Bentley-san, did I not explain?
You're a ninja master. I know.
Hey? Now, allow me to show you how it's done.
Well, now at least I know where Sly gets it from.
And now we need to explore the cave and get those
Rid
seeds.
our land of this villainous tiger.
Do you have any more dialogue? I guess not. I do want to steal from these guys, though, especially since one of them has a glowing pocket. Hey, I remember you. I saw you at the museum. What are you guys doing here? And why is your toxic goop and gas all over this area? Really weird. Really suspicious. I have the feeling we're going to find things out later on. Sooner or later. And it's a good thing I stole from this guy because we have a tomato juice box. Well, that's interesting. I would like to see if these guys have any more glowing pockets. What if I were to leave and come back? And I don't know why I'm following this guy around. I just know that I am. Well, so much for that. Well, at least I'm going to get some practice at fighting him. Better than now than never. And I might as well go ahead and break that just for some more coins and health. Cool. At least it's easier to break that with Rioichi than it is with Murray. And now, what I want to do is go over here.
He really believes these beauty traps can stop a ninja.
I want to hit that leaf so I can attract these guys. And then I can get the plant. Why do I keep running into these things? Stop. Okay. We've got the bugs attracted. Let's get up here and use the focus jump.
Must strike the blossom to extract the poison.
Strike the plant. And then interact with the plant to get the seed. Once we see the interactivity symbol, we now have the first of 2 poison plant seeds. And we can use these to put the guards to sleep. Just really?
Even the largest enemy. This poison will make those guards sleep like babies.
I mean, that is the plan. Anyway. We need to get back. And we need to get the other seed. I should have gotten this one first, but, well, I decided to do it the other way around just because. And I got some health. Awesome. Can't believe those spikes gave me that much trouble. That's what I get for rushing into things. Might as well go ahead and see if I can refill my health. And apparently, this game seems to be not as stingy with the health as the second and third games were. I do like that. Now to see where I need to go. And I need to go right over to here. And now I need to go up there, apparently. Okay. Ah, I see. We need to climb up here. That's what we need to do. I knew I had to look for something. I just couldn't see where it was. And I just need to remember that I need to use the focus jump earlier than I remembered that I would. And I might as well go ahead and go for some more coins along the way. Why not? Use the focus jump to get the places and break some stuff. Get some more coins. Swing on some more hooks. And strike the plant and get the seed like we did last time. Thankfully, we only need 2. And once we get the second one, we will complete this job. Thankfully, this job was a lot faster to get through. Alright, well, we've gotten some fish for the sushi shop, and we've also got some poison plant seeds to poison that sushi with, so we can take care of the guards. And we still have that tiger tail mission for Bentley. We will tackle that mission. But that will have to wait until the next video. So join me next time where we play the tiger tail mission. It looks like Bentley will have to keep a close eye on El Jefe. Not the first time he's had to do that with the primary antagonist of an episode. He had to do that in Slide 2 as well. But how will things go for him this time? We'll have to wait and see. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!